Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Adjacent, very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT, adjacent.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. It's that time where we get to pay the bills. Are you ready, friends?
It's that time of the month.
It's that time of the month.
to pay
And
the bills.
honestly, we are so grateful because we've got some incredible sponsors supporting us in the month of May. These are people and businesses we truly love, and we know you will too. First up, our very own Adrian Gravy, my brother, with JB Goodwin, 18 Realtors. You go to for buying, selling, and investing right here in Austin, Texas. Adrian brings the hustle, the heart, and the results. If real estate is on your mind, he should be your first to call. Back again this month, our favorites at Cornucopia Popcorn. Y'all, this is not your average popcorn. What do you think, Shelly? Is it your favorite?
I love it.
We're talking gourmet, a small batch, wildly delicious flavors that are perfect for gifts, events, and just treating yourself. Once you try it, you're hooked. Use Shody Media for a 10% discount when you order. We have a new sponsor this year, this time, the Girly Birds, your go-to for effortless beauty. We are so excited. Welcome the Girly Birds to the Adjacent family this month. And y'all, this is next level self-care. Girly Birds specializes in timeless, low maintenance beauty that helps you wake up feeling confident and put together every single day. Think less time getting ready, more time living your life. Their services include permanent makeup like microblading, nano brows, powder brows, eyeliner, and lip brushing, brow shaping and touch-ups to keep everything fresh and flawless, fine line tattoos and permanent jewelry. What? For the subtle personal touch, professional ear piercing, and a clean, safe, and super welcoming space. Shelly, you did a lot of that stuff. Wasn't it incredible?
It is. And the ladies there are fantastic. And if you went to the Pound Town Founders Day down in Dripping Springs, and they had a booth and they were a big hit. Lots of people got permanent jewelry, had so much fun. And they're amazing. And if you tell them Adjacent sent you, you guys, you get $50 off of your service.
That's incredible.
$50 off.
Another sponsor of ours is Rudiment Skincare, but make it science. Okay, y'all, this is not your typical grab it off the shelf and hope it works skincare. This is the next level, personalized, science-driven skincare. And honestly, it's kind of blowing our minds. Rudiment is built on one simple idea. Your skin is unique, so your skincare should be too. Instead of guessing what products might work, Rudiment uses advanced diagnostic skills, AI technology, and real biological data to understand what your skin actually needs at a deeper level. Oh my gosh, they're incredible. They analyze key skin biomarkers and even your biological skin age. Looking beneath the depths and the surface to see what's really going on, not just what you see in the mirror. From there, they create a custom formalized program for you that's specially just for you to get rid of fine lines and aging. They help with elasticity and collagen support, skin repair, and overall health. This is what they call precision skincare. And it's exactly where the industry is heading.
It is. It's a huge movement. And this organization, Rudiment, there's other companies that have been doing it, but their price point is in the thousands. Thousands.
And they keep it at an affordable, advanced thing for you. You're going to be able to get all those great customized programs for you. So Adjacent perk, contact Bonnie Davenport. Tell her Adjacent sent you, get $30 off your personalized skin evaluation. Oh my gosh, Shelly, we are so grateful for each and every one of our sponsors this month. If you want to be part of the Adjacent family, contact Shelly to become an Adjacent sponsor. We would love to partner with you and share your story with our amazing community. And don't forget, join us on Patreon. It is where you're going to get even incredible interviews, fun stuff that we're doing. Crazy. We're stepping out. We're letting our free flag fly. You deserve it. You're our people. We've got something for everyone with 5 membership levels, free, $5, $10, $25, and $100 a month. At the $100 level, you will be named an official producer of the podcast. Yes, big deal status. Are you ready, Shelly?
Let's do it.
Let's get adjacent.
All right. Well, welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. Today we are in studio with the hottie with the body.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and say she's hilarious. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's quick. She's a great mom, a great teacher, great educator that's not on to new adventures.
She's got the moves. She's
got
flexible.
legs
She's
for
bendable.
days.
She's Hot Wheels.
Hot
Y'all are
Wheels.
gassing me up.
No.
Wow.
This is our gushing time.
Yeah.
We get
And
to
who do we have in studio?
Well, I call her Kitty Cat. Meow.
Meow, meow. We have Cat Irvine Munroe. That's how I remember
C'est
you.
moi.
Oh my
That's me.
god! And my phone is Kitty Cat. Meow meow.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
It's Kit Kat.
Yours just has a hilarious picture that I think you set for me, and you're just a mess in that picture. It's okay. It's how I love you in all forms.
In all forms.
Meow.
I've seen a lot of forms of
Oh,
Shelly
yeah,
and
we
Jody. We don't have to
have.
go too in depth with
That's
that.
okay. We love it.
By
Bring
all
it. We're ready
means.
for it. We're
Keep
done.
I mean, we're doing an entire series because of our experiences with you. It's called Adjacent Investigates.
Ooh, tell me more.
It's about nudist and never nudes.
Oh, yeah.
A big controversy.
Yeah, I fall somewhere in the middle these days, but you know, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, okay, let's start. Where are you from originally?
Where are you from?
Born in Houston till I was 4, moved to Austin. So my only real memories are of Austin. You know, grew up with Tim and Mary and Drew, not too far away from these parts. So
What parts of Austin?
So I grew up in Westlake.
Uh-huh.
We lived in Rob Roy off 360 for years and years. Y'all actually visited that house.
I do.
Back
I
in
remember.
another
It was a
life.
beautiful house.
Uh-huh. And then now my parents live just a stone's throw away from us over near Barton Creek Mall, close to like Cedar Creek Elementary.
Nice.
So yeah.
How lovely.
That's where I grew up.
Yeah.
Those are my stomping grounds.
Awesome. We're very grateful that we've been able to be
Watch you grow
Yeah,
into this
like-
beautiful,
like-
gorgeous human.
Oh, you're too kind.
Seriously.
kind.
Serious.
It's
I don't
so
think you're
lovely to
aging.
have-
You're aging backwards. How is this
Agreed.
possible?
Tell me that as many times as you'd like,
Yeah.
because I feel old.
Really?
Old. Oh, my old hollow bones. I mean, parenting does a number on you, as you know.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
it
you
does.
have 2 kids.
2 littles. Yeah.
Tell us all about them.
Oh, gladly. I've got Margot, who is going to be 4 in June. So she's, you know,
a mini me.
She's a mini me. She's got my personality. She's got Rick's good looks. And then I've got Rhett, who is 15 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, little muffin.
Who's your favorite?
Gosh, don't make me choose. Margaret.
Rick?
No, I'm just kidding. No, it's I'm just kidding. Edit that right out.
No, I
no,
feel like
they're-
different times you like your different kids at different
Exactly.
stages. Like there's times when I would love like my youngest because they were just like the funnest, and then like the one I could snuggle with, and then the oldest because I could have real talks, and you know.
You do
so-
have your favorite for both. I
Yeah.
mean, Rhett is my snuggler. He
Yeah.
just is a mama's boy through and through. Margot is she's my little shadow. She's just always with me. She
Yeah.
she likes to have big conversations.
Really?
She does.
An
She
example.
does.
Give an example.
So recently she said, Mom, I want to put together a book. I said, okay. She said, it's called Lucky Ducky, but it's not about a duck. It's about a fox and a kangaroo, and they're vegetarians. She's like, and I think I want to have it illustrated. These are her words. This is a nighttime conversation, going to bed. I'm like, wow. Okay. So she just likes to have these deep talks, deep conversations. Why about everything?
Yes.
Which
love
is
the
how
why
you learn.
stage.
Me too. And it just never, it's kind of she likes to do a root cause analysis on everything. Like, what's the real heart of the issue, Mom?
Yeah.
Like, let's dig in.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I love it.
That's
I
so
love it.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I really have to tell you, I envy and admire in your life is your relationship with your parents.
Oh, gosh.
Tell me about your parents.
My parents, Tim and Mary,
Need their own podcast.
need their own
Ew.
podcast. My dad, oh my gosh,
Yes.
he's just fired up about everything, which I love. They're amazing people. They're two of my best friends on the planet. They are both they're my cheerleaders.
They
They're
are.
Drew's cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Like, they do everything for their kids, even though
Yeah.
their kids are in their 40s.
Wow.
They're just two of the best human beings that you could ever meet.
Yeah.
My dad's a former attorney and then started working for the state and just supporting people who need additional support.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom had a full-time job just running my dad's life, really, and then also managing our lives.
Yeah.
And now she's just, they're both super involved in their church. And
What
Yeah.
church do they go to?
they go to All Saints Episcopal over on UT campus.
Oh,
lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's not that
Wonderful.
bad of a trek, is it kind of?
It's a maybe 15-minute drive, but they're always there. They help with, they help with outreach, and they're just on every single committee, and everything you could
lovely.
think of. They just have their hand in it.
So what was it like growing up for you? It seemed a little magical for you because you were the princess of the family.
Oh, gosh. That's funny you should say that, because I used to force my parents to sit down and play Royal Family. And I had them sit in these hardback chairs. And Drew, who does not like to sit still,
Right.
we all wore a crown and we had a scepter and robes. And I had them sit down and just play Royal Family. So it's funny that you say I'm the princess, because I felt that way. My childhood was, like you said, it was magical. We lived backing onto this amazing creek, and my neighbors and I would go exploring back there. And after the fact, my mom was like, I just realized y'all probably were really close to rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we were, and we knew it.
But
and
I
we
have my scepter.
we
It was
stomped.
fine.
We had my scepter. Absolutely. I'm like, we stomped around. We knew what we were doing. She was like, well, okay, good.
We
But
lived
yeah,
to tell the tale.
I lived to tell the tale. I just had tons of friends in the neighborhood. I feel like I was a true 90s kid,
Yeah.
played till the street lights came on. And just, had a great, great time. My parents always talked about how they raised me and they raised Drew as kind of only children in the same household. So just to give you background, my brother is autistic, nonverbal. My parents were they helped pioneer the Drew's support. That was not a thing to have a student with those types of needs in the gen ed classroom. He was the first in Eames ISD to have a full-time aide that came with him into the classroom. So I love it that other students have such a better experience because of that.
Yeah.
So I was raised alongside Drew. Who, until he got a letterboard, we called him Andrew. So until he got a letterboard and spelled out, I want to be called Drew,
Yeah.
we were like, oh, okay. So yeah,
And he was kind of one of the first he started like kind of the facilitated communication back in the day.
Good memory. He started up, with that facilitated communication, which is truly just a QWERTY keyboard. He did not like someone talking for him. So like those devices that talk for, great for lots of people. He didn't prefer it. So he started using facilitated communication and really just took off with it. It was such an incredible discovery for us.
Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely.
So you grew up in this I do like that your parents with Drew, y'all still had your own identity and you still got to do your own thing. And they had, I think they did a great job raising you. And I love your parents.
How can you not?
I mean, they're so fun.
They're so fun. I like to just hang out with them.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, Dad, I'm coming over. I don't have the kids. Sorry.
Yeah.
Coming over.
Yeah, but I bet they love it.
They do. They do. It's great.
Well, now y'all get to have Drew's living, at Imagine Art, correct?
He is, yeah.
And which is so lovely for him, but it's also giving you the opportunity to have your parents back.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a good point. And it took a long time for them to adjust to that.
Yes,
to
of
adjust
course.
to not having Drew in their house.
Yeah.
And so my mom and I went out one day because we were partnering with Imagine Art. We found a rental property for Drew over in Onion Creek. And he lived there for, 3 years. It was a great setup for him. And then Imagine Art put together this incredible apartment complex over on Tillery Street. So it's this artist community / community for people with different needs. And it's been phenomenal for him.
That's great. I love that. That is great news.
So we knew Kat when she was a little, and then
Which is crazy when we pieced that together.
I know.
Like, wait a second. I feel like I've met you before and you were a weird kid.
No
I'm just teasing.
No. You were beautiful. I just remember he had legs for days, and you still do.
Can't help it.
And then she shows up at Zilker and she teaches with Jody.
Yeah, but before that, where did you go to college?
Yeah.
So I went to a couple of schools. I went to Tarleton State for a hot minute.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was an interesting experience. And then I transferred down to Texas State in San Marcos.
Yeah, great stuff.
Go Bobcats.
Yeah.
And finished up there, graduated with a really, I found it fun, but it was useless. My major in Spanish, language and lit. So there you have it.
You would think that would be a great thing to have.
I mean, I had a blast. Come on. I got to study abroad in Spain and Guatemala. And I mean, it was incredible. But then I was like, well, what am I going to do as a grown-up? Went into teaching, got my alternative certification, did that, had a lot of fun at Zilker. I mean, those were the glory days.
How many years were you there?
8. 2010 to 2018.
2010, like core great years.
Those were the core years, weren't they?
They're so great.
Shout out to Zilker. 2010
Who hired
2018.
you,
Randy? Randy Thompson. Have y'all had him on?
Not
yet.
Oh, please get him on.
I have to tell
Yes.
you, we had a belief that he would just have people send in their headshots, and he would right swipe or left swipe.
Yeah,
and
like,
you
are they hot?
definitely
Are
got
they
the right
not?
swipe.
No, seriously.
Because
like,
y'all were in the
was
hot
like,
years.
It was like
I was going to say we were all a bunch of hotties.
Well, I
It
started
was.
with Ramona, so I was not
no,
in
but
the hot
once
years,
he
but
started hiring, it was like
it was like
the glam. I mean,
you guys were the
glamorous
glam.
Hang on a
supermodels.
second.
because it
What's
was
happening
you
here?
and Ragusan and
Breland.
Breland, and
Yeah.
I mean, y'all were like,
Oh,
wow,
bunch of beauties.
I
bringing
know.
in the hot squad.
It was.
Hey, I mean, eye candy at school. Am I right?
Yes.
So
Am I right?
after you left Zilker, where did you go?
There is something about learning from pretty people. I
Well,
do
they
think
do
there is
actually
a
hold their
action.
attention.
They actually do. They have studies on it,
On like, are you aesthetically pleasing?
and the eyes they stay more focused.
Yeah. Hey, I mean,
Mhm.
I didn't come to school dolled up, though. Let's be real.
But you
Well,
always
you
look
don't-
like a knockout.
You don't have
Y'all
to
are
do
way,
anything.
way too nice to me. Okay, you asked what I did after Zilker. So we
Yeah.
moved to San Antonio.
Mhm.
Rick started a whiskey distillery out there, which y'all got to come and check out.
How long
Yeah,
did
it
you
was
and Rick
lovely.
date before y'all got married?
2.5 years, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. We met in, what was that, 2012? We got married in 2015. So yeah, it was like 2.5 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay, so San Antonio. I was there as an instructional coach with Harlandale ISD. So I did
I remember
English
that.
and Spanish. There's where my Spanish came
There
in
you
handy.
go.
So yeah, my English and Spanish language arts coaching years. It was amazing. I feel like it was transformative. And I was like, gosh, if I had had this type of training as a teacher, not only would I have been a better teacher, but I would have been happier. as a teacher.
Mm.
Like, I would have felt more effective. So, that coaching training is really, really transformative. That was a big, big 3 years for me.
Well, mainly because if you had not had your time in the classroom and then learning from that, I think sometimes instructional coaches go too quickly into instructional coaching. So you had those good 8 years, those formative years like that.
That's a great point. Yeah, having a good chunk of time in the classroom was helpful for me as a coach because I had that credibility and I had that experience for sure.
Do you also think as an instructional coach, you had the opportunity to go into different classrooms and like cherry pick the goodness?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know so much about cherry picking the goodness. I liked to see a mixture. So I was at a handful of campuses. I wasn't just at one school. I was at the
That
district.
must have been hard.
No, I preferred it. For lots of reasons. One, like you said, I got to see lots of different teachers, different students. I felt excited to go into different classrooms. And two, I didn't feel trapped and confined to one space. When you're in the classroom, you feel a little teeny tiny bit trapped. Maybe you don't. I don't know. That was just me.
I agree.
You can't use the restroom when you need to. You can't just walk across the hall and grab what you need to. Which funny story about that in just a second. But man, that was hard for me, but going to district level and being able to just move from one school to the next was amazing. I had such a good time with it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So what do you mean going across the hall?
Okay, so when I was teaching next door to Tammy Thompson, I had to go use the restroom. I had to run to the library. You remember how far of a walk that was.
Yes.
I had to run to the library, visit Miss Crail, say hi. And so I popped into Tammy's room before I left and I said, "Hey, Tammy, can you watch my class?" And she said, "Absolutely." So we would kind of stand in between the doorways and have our eyes on both sets for a handful of minutes, right?
Yeah.
Well, I come back. Tammy's not standing between the doors. She had left the room. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I walk back into my classroom. My classroom is empty. Y'all, there was not a single student in their desk or on the carpet, anywhere. So I panic. I start sweating. I think, oh my gosh, this is the end of my career.
I've lost 25 kids.
I've lost 20 kids. Their parents are going to be so upset with me. And all of a sudden, I hear this little giggle behind the corner over near the boys' bathroom, which, And then I hear more giggles, and I look, and Randy has taken my whole class out of the room, and they hid behind the wall. So this is why I loved working with Randy Thompson.
Yeah.
But he had taken my whole class, and he was like, "Miss Munroe, you better know. You should know better than to leave the classroom." I'm like, "I had someone watching them." And he's like, "Well, I'm watching them now." So, yeah, that was a funny little... I loved the pranks.
I mean, like, you got him? Okay, good. I'm going to go to a store.
Okay, good. So you got him now? Yeah, I'm going to leave for a longer period of time. Yeah.
When everybody was there at Zilker at the same time, like Diane Murray, Kit
it
Kat,
was such a fun
Tammy,
time.
there was so much playfulness.
Yeah.
There were so many pranks. There were
It was so much fun.
It was
fun.
fun.
Well, Jody played the best prank on me. Do you remember the lamb? I'm walking out to my car after our holiday party, and someone is escorting me. I want to say it was Debbie Kent. She's like, "All right, Cal, let's go." And I unlock my car, my dome light turns on, and I see a figure in the driver's seat. And I thought, oh no, who is that? Is there a man in my car? I listened to too many of those podcasts.
I know.
And I get closer and I see it's a lamb from a nativity scene in the neighborhood that had been placed and buckled in to the driver's seat. And Jody is behind my little Civic just cracking up. She's like, hee. Oh, my God.
We used to do crazy pranks back in the day.
Oh, my
I stole
goodness.
somebody's car and moved it off the parking lot at Zilker, and we left the club that she had protecting her cheap old car.
Oh, my gosh.
I was like, I should have done it in reverse or whatever. And then she had to go find her car, and then we stole Vreeland's wedding dress.
Oh, I remember
out of her
that.
car.
I remember that. I got you one time.
Yes,
With the kittens for
cats.
sale.
Oh
I
my
said
God.
3 kittens for sale in a box in my trunk. call me.
And I could not figure out who put that on there. And I'm like, what?
Oh,
my
I got you
God.
good.
That was a good one.
Oh my God, that was a good one. Free kittens.
The pranking was so
Yeah.
It was
good.
out of control.
Yeah.
In the
And
best
at
way.
one time, Jody stole a cutout from one of the teachers' classrooms.
It was Diane Marie's.
And did a whole
I think that website's
blog.
probably still up.
Oh my gosh, let's find it. It was so funny about
Han
it.
Solo. We took him all over
Han Solo.
town.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember Randy's head?
Yeah.
That we put in all the
Yes.
bathroom stalls? Yes. Oh, peak Zilker.
Those
Spring
were fun
Fling.
times.
Oh my
Spring Fling was
God.
always
Right.
so much fun.
Oh
we
my gosh.
we could take a walk down this memory
Oh my
lane
gosh.
for hours.
Okay. So after you left being an instructional coach, what
Mm-hmm.
did you do with yourself? Because I feel like you were staying in education for a while.
I
And
stayed in
then-
education for a little while, another year after I left Zilker. So we moved back to Austin, thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Rick went back home to Milam and Green. We were happy.
Yes.
And I got a position as a campus instructional coach at Baldwin, where Tammy was the AP.
yeah.
So, but she was there for a hot minute before she left,
Right.
became principal of her own domain.
Yes.
And so, had a great year there, and then became pregnant with Margot partway through the year.
yeah.
So that was had really fond memories of Baldwin.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So much fun. So yeah, I was all content area pre-K through 5. It was a big undertaking, but amazing teachers there. So good.
Yeah, they're
that
great
just
teachers.
really took me in, and it was a great year.
Oh, good.
good.
Yeah. But now you're on doing something completely different.
Yeah. So education adjacent, name
Right.
drop, right?
Thank you.
So I work with nurses now. So nursing students have to take what's called the NCLEX, which allows them to practice nursing. And Hearst Review Services provides NCLEX review ahead of them taking the NCLEX. So I manage a territory and just make sure schools and nursing programs are getting what they need. And yeah,
And you're loving it.
I love it. I love
you're getting
it.
to travel a little.
I get to travel quite a bit. There's a little bit of downtime between now and the summer. But yeah, I manage Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. Just went to Houston for a really fun conference and SNA. Super, super fun.
I love that you're getting to travel and do that. I think that's so fun.
I do too. It's hard being away from the kids for a little bit, but time flies by. And
Yeah.
so, Rick is such an amazing dad, and he does such a
Yeah.
great job with the kiddos, and we trade off because he travels a little bit too. So it's a partnership for sure.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So what are your kiddos doing these days? I'm curious.
Oh, gosh. So let's see. Rhett just likes to shake his head. No, no, no. That's his favorite thing, but he smiles while he does it.
What a cutie.
Margot is, just dreaming up big, big projects, which no surprise there.
She's an author.
She's she's an author. Not published yet, but she's working on it. My gosh.
You should do that.
And yeah, she's so much fun. She does gymnastics and she has so much fun with that. And Rhett is, learning to talk, and he's crawling around and standing up in the middle of the room like, what do I do next? So they're just a blast.
And y'all are living in the cutest neighborhood. I love y'all's neighborhood.
It's cool. So yeah, Scenic Brook, that Windmill Run neighborhood. It's real hippy dippy and old Austin. And we love it. We love it.
So where are your stomping grounds with the kids? And then, where are your stomping grounds when you're over in that area? Where do you like to go eat and hang out?
Gosh, we love going to Docks. That place is so perfect. I mean, y'all remember this where we had Margot's 3rd birthday.
Yeah, I love
We
that.
love
The
that
trees.
spot. Windmill Run has an amazing playground and
Oh.
trails. And so we go check out the trails. We take walks. Margot does gymnastics over at Jump Gymnastics, which is super, super cute. And Rhett likes to be carried everywhere. So wherever we go, but just preferably being carried.
And that's why your arms look so great.
Right, of course. Yeah.
Does Margot start school next year?
She's going to go to a place called Oak Song, which is out in Dripping Springs.
Oh, nice.
She's going to go there because that's where Rhett is.
Okay.
And yeah, Rick goes to Blanco every single day. And so he and I are just going to kind of take turns dropping off, picking up, all that jazz. And then I don't know what she's going to do for pre-K.
Okay.
Mhm.
She's slated for Patton, which is an amazing school.
Great school.
And so, yeah, maybe she'll do pre-K 4. We'll just have to see.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, she's going to be the youngest. Like, she'll be a baby in her grade.
She's an August baby? Or?
She's a June.
But she's an author.
But she's an author. So, I
She'll be
mean,
fine.
should she just go straight into, like, second grade?
Yeah,
probably.
I feel like that would be a good fit.
Skipping grades. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Probably.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, what is it like being married to your amazing original Texan family of Rick
Tapley Munroe.
What
Oh
is
my
it like?
gosh. I just got to tell you guys, like, he's my person.
Yeah.
If you know, he's my person. And he is, he's calm when I'm not, and we just swap off. Like, it's just the way it goes. I feel like I live in his shadow a little bit because he's just so cool. He's got his style nailed down.
Is
He has impeccable fashion.
incredible.
Impeccable. He's so handsome and funny and smart, and I just can't imagine doing, life with anybody else. He's incredible. I love him.
Well, y'all are a
To death.
hot couple.
Aw.
How did y'all meet? I want to know your love story.
Okay.
We heard Rick's version.
Oh, so you're going to compare.
Yes.
Well, now that we both know one another's sides of the story,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. So it's a cold winter morning. I'm in my early years of teaching. It's pitch black, and I'm walking my dog, Rhoda.
Where are you living at that?
I'm living at a place called the Infield Challenge. Shout out to 2508 Infield.
Infield Challenge.
We called it the Le Challenge, just to make it sound a little fancier.
Yes.
So I'm walking Rhoda, and I have just my little up and down infield walk that I do. And I'm half awake, and I haven't even had my coffee yet. And I see these 3 guys sitting on the rock wall outside of the Le Challenge. And they've got a handle of whiskey behind them and some grocery sacks. And I'm like, oh, God. Ugh. And they start hollering at me. I knew it was going to happen. Cat calling. They didn't know. So I just continue on my merry way.
They're gonna know.
They're gonna
Oh,
know.
no.
They're gonna know. So I keep on walking, and I loop back around my little telephone pole, and I keep coming back toward them, and they start up again. And I was like, are you guys drunk? It's like 5:30 in the morning. Are y'all drunk? And they're just, oh, no. I don't even know what they said. I said, you know what? If I look out my window and you're still sitting here, I don't know who you are, so I'm just going to call the cops on you. And they just, oh, okay. And I go back up to my apartment, and I peek out the blinds, and sure enough, I'm like, Rhoda, they are still out there. We are calling the police.
Rhoda. I miss Rhoda.
And I know, me too. So I called the cops, and their taxi cab pulls up, and right behind the taxi cab pulls a cop car. They jump into that cab as fast as their little drunk legs can carry them, and off they go into the dark morning. And fast forward, I don't know, 2 years. It's seriously like 2 years later. I'm sitting out on my veranda drinking wine with one of my neighbor friends, and we're just shooting the breeze. It's evening, and this guy who just moved in walks up the stairs with his guitar. I'm like, what? Who is this guy? And he sits down, and somehow it gets brought up that I'm a big cop caller. And if you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, you better watch out. I'm sure that the dispatch is like, oh, it's Kat. It's just her again. So he's like, well, give me an example. And I tell that story, and he lets me finish, and I can tell he wants to say something. And he's like, that was me. I was one of those guys. I said, oh, my word, that's too much. I said, I'm glad you got away. I don't think you would listen to the rest of that story if you hadn't gotten away. And he's like, yeah, we got out of there. So their version of the story was, they had a buddy who lived in the complex upstairs. And they thought it would be so funny to just bust into his apartment and cook him breakfast at like 4 a.m. Wouldn't that be so funny? I'm like, what? No. It would either be very welcome. Well, I mean, I'd smell that bacon. I'd be like, all right, keep going. Keep going. Wake me up when it's done. Make some coffee. So he wasn't home. He was at his girlfriend's place. So they had to sit on the curb and wait for their cab. So that's the story. That's how it went. But it ended up, look how it ended. The best.
Yeah, it was kismet.
Yeah, it was kismet.
Who were the other two guys?
So Nick Ware and Brian Ott.
Okay.
Nick was in our wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that had torn his ACL and was in a wheelchair.
Oh,
Poor
yes.
thing. So yeah, there you have it.
Oh my God.
Speaking of your wedding,
gorgeous.
so beautiful.
The best time.
So
the
much
best
fun.
Time. Can y'all believe that was 10,
Oh my
11 years ago?
I cannot.
So beautiful.
It feels
Crazy.
like
So
just
beautiful.
the other day.
I know. I agree. It
And
was
you
so much fun.
So
were
fun.
stunning.
You're too kind.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Aren't you supposed to look pretty nice on your wedding day?
You were gorgeous, like
You're
a
so-
model. But you have that.
Yeah.
You have that look
Yeah.
about you.
It was so much fun. It was so much
y'all
fun.
are a beautiful couple.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You
Yeah.
give him a lot of credit, but you're not giving yourself
Yeah.
I like to look at him,
Yeah.
And I know he likes to
Just
look at you.
you.
too. Do y'all have time for date nights?
We got to build in more time for date nights. I'm telling you.
You're traveling.
We travel. Well, yes, we do. I think what we're trying to do right now is I'm trying to get more like family trips on the calendar.
Yeah.
Like we're starting to get to that age with the kids where it's a little bit more fun. We can go do stuff. They enjoy it. Margot loves it. Margot loves to go places. But
She's
yeah,
like, I need material for my books.
she does need material for her book.
But if you take the grandparents, maybe they can help watch.
Agreed.
So y'all can get out.
Agreed.
And pay.
And pay. Yeah, win-win.
Yeah.
But no, we do. We love date nights. We love to go out. We love to grab a nice fancy dinner or a hole in the wall. There are lots of good spots around town. So
Absolutely.
yeah, we love to check them out. We love to.
Absolutely. Okay, so you are busy traveling. He's building his whiskey, doing incredible. It's
Mhm.
everywhere.
Mhm.
I
It
see
is. We get so
everywhere.
excited when we see it.
Well,
get-
yeah.
It's one of my main gifts I give to people.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I love to hear that.
yeah. I always am very proud to know somebody who's a creative like he is, you
Yes.
He's
know.
very creative. He's always said, I want to make things for people. I don't want to
Right.
provide services. I want to make things.
Yes.
Yeah, you're the service industry. He's the make it.
Oh, that's absolutely right.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. What are some wishes that you have for your kiddos as they're growing up?
I want them to know that they can be whoever they want to be and they are loved and we will put in every ounce of what we've got to get them where they want to be. They will be nurtured and loved. That's what I want them to know. I want them to feel safe always. And, just to have fun. I want them to be goofy and fun because life is too short to be serious all the time.
That's
It
true.
just is.
Agreed.
I have to tell you, some of my favorite memories are traveling with you. Getting to go to the beach and
Yes.
seeing you in your teeny tiny bikinis.
And the humor.
You're the
humor.
funniest
the phone,
person.
The phone.
Y'all started the phone.
Oh, I know, but
you
took
always take it to the next
whole-
level.
I tend to do that. I tend to
Yeah.
take things to the next
And I
level.
love it.
Which
I love
that's
it.
And
just-
it's a level up. It's like, bang.
Yes.
We're being silly, and you're like, caca.
Yeah.
let me just take it here.
Do you
Yeah.
remember when you rubbed down that man at the pool?
Oh, I do.
You
I
did.
do.
The
Listen,
dance.
The man
dance.
needed sun protection. I was there to help.
Yeah, you're
Not
such a
only
giver.
was I there to help, but I was there to entertain.
Exactly.
And you give me a couple of Bloody Marys or mimosas, and I'm going to turn that sunscreen application into a little jig, a little dance.
It
A
is.
little lap dance.
The
A
skill.
little-
The
Oh,
skills.
Don't.
The skills.
With the
skills.
legs and the legs
Oh,
and
The
the legs.
legs.
You
Legs for
know,
days. Legs
I
for
hope y'all
days.
enjoyed.
It's so fun.
I hope
It's
you
so
enjoyed.
funny, man.
Oh my gosh, we
It
got some
did.
looks that day.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
It
And
was-
we're just your cheerleaders behind you going, do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. I did it.
Your dancing skills are top notch.
Oh,
Did you dance as a kid? You were in
I
ballet,
did. I was
right?
in ballet for
Mhm.
years and years. Yes, loved it. Wish I had stuck with it for longer. I was, from about 4 to 14 or so.
That's pretty long.
Loved it. Ballet
Mhm.
Austin, represent.
Represent.
nice.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
the old school Ballet Austin. You remember when it was on Guadalupe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, wasn't it originally like a fire
station.
station?
Yeah.
And they turned it into a ballet.
They did. It was so
Yeah.
much fun.
I wish
loved
they'd bring
there.
it back. Where are they now?
They're over like 2nd Street.
Oh,
They
not
are,
the
yeah, they
same.
It's a
have their own-
beautiful,
they have a brand new
beautiful
building,
studio.
yeah.
I guess
It's
they
gorgeous.
needed it. Yeah.
I want Marga to start going there. Like,
Okay,
I just have the,
I was wondering if you're
I
going to
just
do
have the
dance.
best memories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, good.
Put
Of
Rhett in it.
course.
He'll be a big
Rhett
hit.
would love it. Oh my gosh, Rhett would love that.
Yeah.
My little ballet boy.
Yeah.
I love
Yes.
that.
It would be amazing. We need
I-
more boys in ballet.
We
Yeah,
do.
we do.
He could be
we
the
do.
next
We
Baryshnikov.
do. Well,
Absolutely.
and the crazy, if we had a friend, one of Hayden's friends did ballet.
Yeah.
Growing up, and he got to, because there were so few.
He got to do
He
so
got
much.
he got to be the main character in the Nutcracker.
You name it.
and all that.
At
Yeah.
like 12.
Yeah.
So,
You know, it
so
was like-
cool.
Yeah.
Just because he was
Just because he was
There's
a boy.
so few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Great
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, do it.
Well, with those skills and those legs and
When you were traveling in college, you said you went to Spain and all that. Where was your favorite place that you went?
So Guatemala, I spent a lot of time in Guatemala in college,
Mhm.
a summer there. The friendliest people, just such a nice time. I stayed with a host family there that was had strong German heritage, and so they made the most amazing, like German inspired
Wow.
food.
Like an infusion type thing?
Yes, it was
Wow.
incredible. Such a good experience. Got to travel all around, check out the volcano,
Beautiful.
spend time on the lake. It was amazing. Such a good experience. I think everybody at that age needs to spend some time in a dramatically different environment.
Agree.
Like
Yeah.
really check out what the rest of the world has to offer. And it was definitely a different place to be.
yes.
Oh, I love
I
it.
also feel like when young people get to experience that, they come back with a different appreciation for their own family and their own life and
Absolutely.
I think it's
You've
so
got a different
interesting.
perspective. You have
Yeah.
a different perspective, and you're right. You appreciate what you've got, but you also take a little snippet
Nugget.
of a little nugget.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you take a little bit of that away
No.
from where you
Of
visited.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah. You add it to your box.
Okay,
I
I
love
have to
it.
ask you, I always feel like you have the most impeccable style.
Mm.
Where do you shop or where do you get your things?
Well, this
other than
is
that adjacent
an adjacent original. Okay, let's see. I mean, back in the day, I used to spend an ungodly amount of money on denim jeans. Do y'all remember hem
yeah.
denim?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I cried when that place went away. But I would buy all my jeans from there, and now I've kind of met somewhere in the middle. Like
Uh-huh.
I shop just about everywhere. Nordstrom Rack,
Mhm.
Gap. Like I've got a lot of just basic Gap stuff.
Mhm.
You name it.
What
I'm
are
very
what are 3 things that people essentially have to have in their closet? Some essentials.
I still think that good jeans are a must. You have to
Mhm.
have a really flattering but comfortable pair of denim.
Uh-huh.
I would say, it's one of the last things you notice, but it's one of your biggest takeaways is like shoes.
Uh-huh.
Pick out the right shoes.
Uh-huh.
And then, good pair of sunglasses
Yeah.
can make or break an outfit.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Your accessories.
Does Margot shop with you?
She loves to shop. She loves to shop. And I joke around with her. I'm like, Margot, should I buy this whole store? And she goes, no, mama, 1 or 2 things. That's it. She's like, reels me in. I'm like, are you positive? Yes. Only 1 or 2 things, except maybe get me that.
Except for that. I don't want you to spend any money on yourself because I would like you to buy me some toys.
Yeah, that's how she is. But she's an accessories girl. She loves to accessorize with her sunnies and her shoes and her bracelets, which she loves to wear the bracelet y'all got her. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's an accessories girly. She likes lots of color. I wear lots of black. She wears lots of color.
Okay, tell us about your self-care.
Oh my gosh, because your
Because
skin
your
looks
self-care
so
is
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So let's see. I went to the dermatologist not long ago.
Which
and,
one?
I went to Texas Dermatology.
Okay.
No. Central Texas Dermatology.
Okay.
That's what it's called. Dr. Halliday is there. She's amazing. She helped develop a skincare line called Early, ERLY. So I use their moisturizer with peptides. And then I have, I could talk about skincare all day long too.
Yeah.
I use a vitamin C serum. She was like, okay, you're not moisturizing enough. Like your skin is a little on the dry side. So she kind of gave me this whole regimen to follow, and I've been following it, and it has helped.
Oh, good.
And what makeup do you wear?
I wear very inexpensive makeup. My biggest thing is that it's got to be cruelty free.
Mhm.
So a lot of ELF or ELF, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
I use let's see, some Tarte and Natasha Denona. But I typically
So you
go-
mainly spend your money on the skincare part.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Although my vitamin C cream is just Vana cream.
Mhm.
It's like $7 a pop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and my sunscreen moisturizer, same thing, Vana cream.
I feel like every time I see you, not only were you beautiful before, but you're getting even more beautiful.
Yes.
And a lot of people age and not that way, but I feel like you've always taken time to really take care of yourself. So.
Well,
Agreed.
I think it's important. And, you as a mom or just with a busy schedule in general, don't have to be a parent at all.
It has to be quick, right?
It's got to be quick because everybody's busy. Everybody's
Yes.
booked and busy. And so you
Booked
got to
and
do
busy.
something that's very easy and straightforward. And, you just got to commit. You got to commit.
So who's in your squad?
So I have, you guys are obviously my number one squad, always
Thank
and
you.
forever.
You'll always be in our squad.
But I'm close with a lot of friends that I made in education and people who have kids at a similar age. Shout out to Mackenzie and Lindsay, are two of my closest friends. They've got little ones. I love Jen Joling. She's
Oh
a
my
super
gosh,
close
she's
friend,
so
always and
fun.
forever. Yeah, I feel like I need to set aside more time for social stuff, like just having
No.
fun
Come
with
on,
people.
you're so busy
You're
with two
so
littles. You're
busy.
traveling. You're working.
Yes, but friends are your ride or dies.
Well,
Like
yeah.
they are just they're
We're
there
not
for
going
you.
anywhere.
know.
Nobody's going anywhere.
Nobody's
This is
going anywhere.
This is just a chapter.
And it's definitely
It is.
seasons. Seasons take over,
It's a
but
season.
I always feel like you're one of those people that I could see you, and it hasn't been for months,
But we pick
but
right
we
back up.
always pick right back up.
Yeah.
You've
There's
always got to
never
have
like-
those friends.
Yeah.
You don't always have them. You
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see someone and you're like, gosh, it's been a long time. I don't really know if I want to catch up with you.
yeah.
But yeah, we're all I know that about y'all, which
Yes.
is what makes you such good friends.
Thank you. You're the same. We feel the same about you. so.
Yes. Sisters.
Okay, so where are we going to go hang out next week?
We're going to Cafe Leona or Leona
Yeah,
Cafe. I always
yeah.
flip it. But
Yeah.
Leona Cafe, let's do it.
Yeah.
What
I
is your
love that
order
place.
there?
You got to go to Veracruz and
Of
you got to get the
course.
quesadilla. If you haven't gotten the quesadilla there yet, you need
Uh-huh.
to.
What's in your quesadilla?
Chicken, beef, doesn't matter. All of the
Mhm.
above.
Yeah.
It's
So fresh and good.
So good. Everything is fresh and delicious.
What's your cocktail?
I really like their watermelon margarita.
Okay, I
It's
saw that.
delicious.
I think
they
our friend
batch
Marianne
it
got
up,
that.
and so it's ready to go. They dress it up real nice with some tahini. It's
Lots of rim.
so good.
It's a crazy room.
They do a crazy
It
rim
is.
job.
Oh, no,
Let me
it-
just tell you.
It's like all over your.
It's a
the
crazy
wrong
rim
crowd,
job.
the wrong crowd is going to show up to Leona. Like, hey, I heard you guys give a crazy rim job.
Exactly.
Let me get it.
Exactly.
So, when would you go where it's not so crazy kid time?
Okay, so Well, I don't know about kid time. That's off in the distance. Have y'all have been there? And there's like
Yes.
a little log playground that's amazing for older kids. But that's off they really strategically set that place up where it's off in the distance. So like it is so spread out and big that you can go
It's so
anywhere.
huge.
But hot tip, if you don't have a ton of time, do their mobile order at Veracruz, and then it's going to be ready for you when you show up.
Oh, lovely.
So order it ahead of time, go pick it up,
tip.
and then
Pro tip.
grab your cocktail, which doesn't take as long.
No.
Yeah, they're
No.
much quicker with that.
It's amazing.
We went there when they first opened.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
And there were 1,000 kids outside screaming their lungs
Oh,
out.
really?
She went that time.
And we were playing our harmonicas, and they
Oh my gosh, I
threw
heard
us
about this.
out.
I heard
Her
about
and,
this.
our other
You know,
friend.
it's so disrespectful. Like we talked about earlier, life's too short to be serious. Let's just add a little music, add a little flair. The harmonica. You know, Rick used to tote his harmonica around with him everywhere.
Yeah, but he probably
And-
doesn't play the same way. Shelly's like,
No, he plays and
No,
people
he
crowd
has
around,
talent.
like
Yeah.
put money in a tip jar for him.
Exactly. He has skills.
He does.
skills
He
on
has
everything.
skills.
What can't he do?
He
I
can do
know.
everything.
I say it with the same expression.
Yeah.
Like, he can do everything.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
how? He plays the guitar. He cooks.
Saxophone.
He has the saxophone. He does the
Photography.
photography,
His
the painting.
style. Painting.
style.
Fishing. Hunting. I mean, the
what?
list goes on. I
have no skills.
I can online shop.
Yes. I can decorate okay.
I can decorate okay, but do I keep everything clean? No.
No.
So
well,
you
have
can't
to.
even tell.
I can throw things away.
Oh, come help me. Come help.
Okay, before we let you go, I know this is going to pull at our heartstrings a little, but you had the most precious animal baby in the whole wide world, Rhoda.
Oh.
Yes.
I loved
Clark's
Rhoda.
girlfriend.
Clark's
Yes.
girlfriend. They were both just. Clark was a dick. Rhoda's a bitch. You know,
Yeah.
they were just a match made in doggy heaven. We kept saying we need to get them married, but we can't have them like walk.
They won't be able
next to each other. We can't have them like kiss afterward because it's going to turn into just a snarl fest. Yeah.
When did you get Rhoda?
There
Where
are
did you
some
find
there
her?
are some marriages like that.
You know, and we keep it spicy, right?
Right.
So Rhoda, I lived in the Le Challenge, as you remember, and my landlord did not allow dogs, but I convinced him because a neighbor of mine showed up with this tiny little puppy. She was, I mean, she probably weighed a pound. She was tiny, this little tan and white fluff.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hey, Kat, I know that your landlord doesn't allow dogs, but I remember you talking about how you wanted a dog. I found this dog on my way out to Waco. She was on the yellow dotted line in the middle of the road.
No.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to keep her. Like, whether or not I'm allowed to remains to be seen, but we're going to figure it out." So I took her.
I'm sorry. Between here and Waco. So Gerald, the tornado capital.
Somewhere around those
I mean, the
parts.
Wizard of Oz. I mean, do you feel all of
It
this?
was
It's like
it was
Toto.
not a spot for a puppy.
No
Right.
way.
It was not
Yeah.
a place for a puppy to be. And her mom was found, but no longer with us. So we think she was like a farm dog and got out with her mom and maybe some other siblings, but she was there. So, just the sweetest little fluff.
Such a
She was so small that she got lost in like short blades of grass when she'd
Yeah.
play in the yard. She was so cute. And yeah, I named her Rhoda,
I love that
like
name.
Mary Tyler Moore's
Mary Tyler
neighbor.
Moore, yeah.
And yeah, she lived to be a nice golden 16. She was was she 15 or 16? Gosh. I remember Rick told me, God, she was 4 years old for a long time. People would ask me how old she was. I'm like, I don't know. She's like 4.
Yeah.
So when she was 3, 4, 5, she was 4. But she was just a delight. She
Mhm.
loved people.
Mhm.
Didn't like other dogs so much,
No.
but who can blame her? You know,
No.
she was Princess Rhoda.
She
was
was.
sweetest. And yeah, she passed just this past year. And it was, hard to say goodbye to her, but she was just
Yeah.
brought us so much joy and
Yes.
laughter.
And you were such a good mom to her. And Rick
Yes.
was such a good dad to her.
She was our baby for a very long time. I mean, we
Yes.
waited, 7 years to have human kids?
Yes.
And so she was our baby.
Such a good dog.
Yeah, she was a
Yeah.
sweet, sweet dog.
I'm glad I got to know her. She was a really sweet
Me
dog.
too.
I love when she would just snuggle up on the couch with you.
I know. She
Aw.
came out to Granite Ranch with
Mhm.
us.
Yeah.
She just went
Oh.
everywhere.
The next time you come, we have to talk about Granite Ranch.
Oh, we're going out pretty soon.
Oh, you
with my
are?
parents.
Oh,
Yes.
fun. Send us
Yes.
I want to go
pics.
back.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Why not?
Like the Four Seasons, the show, The Four Seasons.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. I've never been more sunburned than when I go to Granite Ranch and sit at that
You
pool.
forget. You forget. And it's just
Because it's
so-
windy there.
Yeah.
It's windy and you're out in the country and you just
Yes.
forget. But it's a great time.
Yeah, your
Love.
bachelorette party was one of my favorite
Oh,
bachelorette parties
so
of all
fun.
friggin' time.
There was, do you remember we walked around with those those little dare cards?
Yes.
You just do this. I remember licking a bald man's head.
Yes.
And the sandpaper against my tongue.
And
Salt.
this is our
Oh,
go-to move.
yeah.
If you ever invite us to a bachelor party, we're gonna make you do a
Some-
scavenger hunt.
Yeah. So, we did that on our way to Port A. Do you not remember?
I
Oh,
do.
yes.
That got us in some trouble.
Maybe got us in some trouble. Whoopsie
Sorry about that
daisy.
still.
Whoops, sorry to everyone. Sorry.
Sorry.
Apology to her.
Kat, this has been amazing. Thank you for coming north of the river
I
and being part of our lives and
know.
being one of our
Ride
forever
or
friends,
die.
ride or die.
I just
because
love y'all.
I love you
Yeah,
too.
we love you
So
too.
much.
I know you just bring
Big
such light and
fans.
great energy and just the fun
And the fun.
But
For
you
sure.
also are one of those people I know I could call if there was an emergency.
I am
'cause
the
you're that
person
kind
to
of
call.
person. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
For
mean,
sure.
if my phone's not on silent, I'll come help you. I'll drop what I'm doing. When I see that you've hammer called, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there to help. I'm there to help. I'm your girl. I've got some connections.
All right, let's go get a picture. Texas.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.